1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This man went from this to this, and from this to this. And the crazy thing, I was one of those people who witnessed the evolution of Harry Styles, but I stopped watching him for a while because I wanted to find my own masculine path, because most of the, Harry Styles is kind of feminine and embracing the feminine part of him. And I needed to disconnect from the artist and just consume the art. I'm here to discuss with you guys the title of this video, and it is to have your first ever acting debut in a Christopher Nolan movie is crazy. Harry's success in the film industry is just a result of his hard work as an artist, not an actor. And let me be honest, a lot of people might not like this, but anyone can look good in a Christopher Nolan's movie. And when someone comes up to me, which rarely happens, and they say, "Oh, don't be harsh on him. He just started acting. Oh, let's be honest. Like, he's been doing this for a while, so give him a break." Either way, it's okay to be critical of his performance. I don't care if he's just started or like he's been doing this for a while. And we can notice with his recent movie, Don't Worry, Darling, he gave us a chance to see how good of an actor he is, and he was good. God, I hate to say it. It wasn't that bad. He was okay. It was okay. And let me tell you, I did not expect that from a guy who worked for Smosh. That movie was a mistake. I want to see him in other movies with other visions to see how can he, if that actor is Brazilian and he can adapt to other things. That's it. But Dunkirk was merely fixated on the spectacle of that event, so I think they could have brought anyone else other than Harry and they could have fit the role. So it doesn't matter what actor it is. Some of you guys might be thinking, "Hey, where are you going with this?" You'll see. Listen, some male actors fall into what I call an actor's enclosure. And what I mean by that, when I watch Gifted, all I'm seeing is Captain America. And when I'm seeing Gray Man, all I'm seeing is Captain America. And you know what I'm trying to say, right? So when I watch Don't Worry, Darling, all what's going on up there is just as it was, as it was. It's like I can't take the movie serious. It's like I'm watching a music video. Harry had to take his performance to the next level by starring in his new movie, My Policeman. I find sex scenes in general are just a waste of time and a waste of footage. You know how many times I've seen Leo's ass? It's traumatizing. Here's Scorsese. You could have copied Frank Darabont and just framed the camera at the window and made the actors make a couple of sounds and sound effects and moan. And that's it. By the way, I've never watched a movie and afterwards I went, "But that sex scene though." And I want you guys to tell the difference between sex scenes and nudity. I feel like nudity for me is more artistic, like in Blade Runner, an alien girl, and she's naked. I don't feel like it makes it artistic. Yes, it's artistic because nothing is sexual about that scene. They're just showing you recreation of someone. Someone is being born. But when you see a sex scene, it's merely just to attract people. I don't know, it was just kind of cheap. I don't like it. And now let me talk about the movie My Policeman. My Policeman is about three best friends that have a really complicated relationship. Harry Styles plays Tom Burgess, and David Dawson plays Patrick Hazelwood, and Emma Corrin plays Marion Tyler. They did a good job with their acting. By the way, I meant David and Emma, not Harry. Look at him trying to be like Cleo.
Telling me what I'm supposed to think about it.
It's actually kind of funny when you see him mad. This movie fully embraces Harry Styles by letting him keep his British accent and his mannerisms. Oh, that helped him with the marketing. Plus, Michael Grandes added his great taste in music, giving the movie its own color and atmosphere. The dynamic relationship between wait, is that Michael Wheeler from Stranger Things? Whatever. Between Tom and Patrick and Marion kind of reminds me of Brothers. If you haven't watched Brothers, kind of want to change that movie's poster and match it with Brothers. Oh, there you go. Ben Davis made the movie look like a painting, bringing this warm color to the screen and making it simplistic. And even with his framing, he's really sharp with his choices, using mirrors, wide shots. Nothing was distracting you from the story, and that's what I loved. An example of a movie with distracting cinematography, other than Blade Runner, Bullet Train has the same energy. I don't remember anything from the movie, but the movie looks so good. The camera, the lighting, everything is beautiful. But I just don't remember anything. I'm going all in on Harry because that's what most people want to hear about. His acting is the stiffest performance I've ever seen on screen. Thank you, mister. Hot take. Harry's performance in every movie that he's done so far is as bad as Timothy and Don't Look Up. I think we can all agree on the fact that a lot of movies exhausted the idea of using a voiceover. But with Hazelwood, it sounded like nothing I've ever heard before. You can almost feel his pain and agony just by the way he says things. It was okay. Whatever. Well, yeah, I can do that. This movie tried to deliver a message bigger than the actual movie, and they managed to accomplish what they wanted. It's conspicuous was the message, and I think it goes back if you agree with that message, if you don't. But putting the message to the side and just focusing on the movie and judging the movie only, the chemistry between the actors were, like, it was okay. I don't feel like they were fitting together. I feel like they could have changed Harry with someone else, and it would have been more powerful. And I know about the treatments of like changing homosexuals to heterosexuals, peaked in like 1960s to early 1970s. There were a lot of negative like results. You can feel their pain if you went through that. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna try my best the next video to just only put bullet points and just kind of shoot things out. Oh, that sounded weird. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video.